but underwater bugs. You can see the differences right off top when you look at them together. So obviously I saw this and I went, and I did some research. Turns out it's true. It's actually true. They are underwater bugs. Apparently, crustaceans are closer related to insects than they are like centipedes and millipedes. Apparently, scientists remixed the evolutionary charts of when they found out, new genetic research, and they put crustaceans right next to insects, which is pretty crazy. We used to think that similarities like antenna just coincidentally evolved similar to crustaceans, and it turns out they're cousins. They're kissing cousins. I know what this meme was supposed to make me do, but
bugs. Yeah, they're in the same category and the same family as bugs. Ugh, gross, right? Shrimp. Everybody loves shrimp, right? You might as well eat a cockroach because it's the same thing. I look at a shrimp. I look at a cockroach. There's no difference. Just one lives on land and the other one lives on the sea. Alright? Bro, it's disgusting when you think about it. I mean, they don't even look. They're scavengers. They're in the bottom of the ocean and they eat all the waste. So, what do you think happens when you use the bathroom? You know where it goes, right? It goes to the ocean. Something has to eat it, right? You think it was the groupers or the swordfish? You think it's sharks eating your crap? Nah, man. It's shrimp, lobster, and the sea bugs. Yeah. It's disgusting. Now let's study lobster, alright? I grew up on lobster, okay? You think about it, they're just sea scorpions. They look like scorpions. Look at the comparison. Scorpion, a lobster, alright? You make the judge. They all got exoskeletons. They're arthropods. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure, but oh well. Now, but everybody loves lobsters. Lobsters so good, lobsters. And I know people from Boston and Maryland. They're gonna hate me on this. Even people from Florida. Alright? Everybody loves their lobster, but when you think about it, it's disgusting. You're just eating butter. Yeah, it's just an excuse to eat 3 pounds of butter. You can get a garden hose, deep fry that, dip it in butter, and it'll still taste just like it. You know what I mean? It's rubbery, it's nasty, and it's a bug. Alright. Now we got the crabs. Ugh, crabs. Their little claws, and they walk sideways. What's wrong with them? They can't even walk a straight line. Jeez. Look at a crab. Look at a spider. Hell, they even got a crab called the spider crab. Come on, people. You all gotta realize what y'all eating. I know it tastes good. Don't get me wrong, but...
So they eat both meat and they eat plants and they hunt their food as well. Catfish will really eat anything they can fit in their mouth. They can't take bites out of things, so they have to swallow it whole. But if a catfish can swallow it whole and they can digest it, odds are they're going to eat it. You can find some really weird things in the belly of catfish. Water snakes is pretty common. In the springtime, they eat a lot of baby turtles, but you'll see baby ducks, baby muskrats, and even somebody sent me some pictures of an armadillo that a catfish had swallowed and killed. Catfish are also notorious for being greedy little pigs. They'll just try to eat anything they can fit in their mouth, whether they can swallow it or not. So you'll see catfish with other catfish sticking out of their mouth, or fish way too big for them sticking out of their mouth. They're a very aggressive predator, and if they can get their mouth around something, they will hit it. But there are patterns to what they
Okay, she can eat anything she wants. And this one hasn't got the taste yet, because if Nanu knows that she's eating something better than that, then Nanu is going to steal it from her, because she's the head alpha there. Okay? Look. Listen to the bone crushing. Oh! Okay, now these guys, remember, have better noses than a bloodhound. They have stronger jaws than a Rottweiler. These are very, very strong predators. She's 300 plus pounds. Okay, look at them, chewing the bones down, swallowing everything whole. They're scavengers. You eat the pig, remember that. You guys are eating pig, all I can say is this is what pigs do. They eat anything. Rotten, that's rotten flesh. And they're loving it. Look. Get it, Dwa? You like that?
Big Consumer Reports study found a high rate of contamination in pork chops and ground pork from a kind of bacteria that continued to the emergency room. ABC's Dr. Richard Besser brings us the whole picture.
You don't know its name, but you may be one of the 100,000 Americans who get sick each year from a bacteria called Yersinia. And today's study explains why. Consumer Reports tested pork, the types you buy in the supermarket, including pork chops and ground pork. They found that nearly 70% of the samples they tested had the dangerous bacteria Yersinia on them. Ground pork turned out to be even more risky than pork chops.
This should be a wake-up call to the American public. What are we doing in terms of monitoring the safety of pork, and what can we do in the future?
This bacteria can hit hard. In a matter of days, you'll experience fever, cramps, bloody diarrhea that may last for weeks, especially common in children. Cooking the pork thoroughly does kill this bacteria, but be careful. It's easy to spread it to the surfaces of your kitchen, the plate, the cutting board, your hands, anything the raw pork touched. Take a look at this.
So difficult to kill, even when cooking. This is the reason there are so many warnings out there about eating undercooked pork. Pork poses certain health risks from bacteria and resistant bacteria that causes infection and viruses. Shocking new research has shown that millions of people are living with parasites inside them from eating pork. Here are some of the deadliest parasites found in humans that consume pork. Pork tapeworm parasite, Taenia solium. The pork tapeworm is number one in top 10 list of foodborne parasites in the world, affecting 50 million people worldwide, killing 50,000 people each year worldwide. Though these figures are both likely to be underestimated according to the researchers.